Hey y'all. Hope y'all having a great day. Hope you're having a blessed day. I just wanted to come to you guys with a part two of speaking my truth. I know I was talking about when my mom's house got shot up, which that happened in 2020. Yeah. So I'm gonna start from 2020. 2020 um wasn't so much of a bad year besides COVID entering. 2020 was the year when I went back to work doing my home health, and God sent me to this man and his wife. After I finished doing everything I had to do for him, me and his wife would talk about God the whole while. I can remember leaving there so full, and all I could do was, once I got in my car on my way home, is just shout and just praise God and just thank God, because I was just really coming out of the wilderness season and still kind of in it, but coming out of it also. um and I just thank God for that lady, because she helped me along the way. I remember 2020, our AC was messing up. The AC unit kept messing up, but God, we had we had the money. We had to go stay in hotel rooms and things like that. But God, we had the money. So I thank God that we had the money. Like I said, 2020, it wasn't so much of a bad year, besides my mom, house being shot up, and like just little things that happen anyway, within life. But God sent me back into isolation as soon as 2021 came. At the end of 2020, got a phone call about my stepson had got in some trouble, and that led on to 2021. And that was a hard time, especially in the beginning, because my husband, he didn't know how to take it. I didn't know how to take it. We didn't know how to take it. All I knew is that I wanted to be there for him. And I thank God that I went through my wilderness season where nothing was going right for me, and how God just built me up and he renewed me, because I felt like he did that so I could help my husband. And we went through some things, because he didn't understand what was going on. He that's his firstborn, and it was a time where I don't want to get teary-eyed, y'all. It was just a time when I wanted to be there for him, like 100%. But by him not really knowing what to do in this situation, being that his heart was just so broken behind it and stuff, it was like he wanted to handle it by himself. And then I'm feeling like, because I'm not his real mom, that filling out the loop, filling out the loop. And it won't even, I remember, praying to God. It was like, well, maybe I need to separate from him, or until all this is over, because I don't want to put no extra burden on him. Because when something happen with your child, like, there's some stuff, And I was just praying, like, maybe I need to separate from him, because I feel like that I'm putting more on him, because I'm calling them, texting, I'm asking, well, why you didn't tell me this? Why you didn't tell me that? I just want to be there, instead of letting him handle things like a man. I don't know. He's my husband. I love my husband. I just wanted to be there. But, honey, that night when I prayed about that, God let a friend text me, and she was like, sis, she was like, she didn't even know what was going on. She was like, sis, texting just to check up on you, all right? And this was right after the prayer, so I knew that it wasn't no need for me to say that I was okay, because I'm the queen of going through stuff, and I ain't gonna let nobody know what I went through until after it's over, because, like, we all go through things, and we all grown and stuff, so I'm not gonna call the next woman with, that's going through problems of her own, and then worry her with what I got going on. But that particular night, I went on and told my friend what was going on and everything and how I felt. And all this was through text message, us texting back and forth. We didn't even have a phone call. And she just gave me so much clarity about how my husband felt. And I made a vocal to him. And we just talked about it. And that made it so much better. That made it so much better, so much better. Let me go back a little bit to 2020. I must say this. My birthday came around 2020. One of my sister, she lost her brother on my birthday. So that that made me like I was big on birthdays, but when 2021 came around and my birthday came, being that she had lost her brother, I didn't want to do nothing. They all got together in 2020, and I guess they had already planned it. Her and a couple of more of my friends had already planned that they was gonna do me a sip and paint for my birthday, and she ended up showing up. But I didn't want to do anything after the night of my birthday when I found out her brother passed. I just didn't want to do anything. My friend had been through so much. I just thank God for her. She's strong, and we just feed off each other. We just keep each other lifted. But let me get back to this 2021. I just had to throw that out there because I kind of like forgot that. And so 2021, we just dealing with my stepson, and trying to help my husband all the way. Then Father God in heaven, I'm trying not to cry. Trying not to cry. Father God in heaven, help me. Father God in heaven, help me. Help me, Jesus. So, my husband lost his mom November. He lost his mom November 17th. His sister, she called me, his sister, I was helping her for a couple of months take their mom back and forth to the doctor or whatever, just for regular doctor appointments and everything. And I already had, me and his mom already had our bond. And when we got married, it was Mother's Day. I just want to give a little backstory on his mom. How I'm glad that, God just do things. He's so amazing. How, he's so amazing. It was Mother's Day, and I had to go do my last fitting for my dress. And then we had to get her a dress for the wedding. So she went with me to David's Bridal, and she buckled up my shoes. She zipped up my dress. She was there because my mama couldn't make it or whatever. But she stepped in. And I just always will remember that. I just thank God for that moment with her. Even when we had to even when the wedding was canceled, she would call me. My mother-in-law, this lady would call me every day just to check up on me. And she just made me feel so loved, because I felt so unloved, so unwanted, you know. But the doctor had told my husband's sister that there was nothing else that they could do, you know, for her. And you know, they sent her home on hospice. And his sister asked me, she said, you come and help us with her? I said, of course I will. So every day, I was there. From the time I drop my kids off to the time I pick them up, I was there with her. I was helping her. I was helping, you know, my sister-in-laws and stuff. And I was so thankful that they asked me to help. And I'm thankful that I was there, even though seeing her transition like that. I thank God that I was there. I thank God that I got that time, though I got to spend the last days of her life with her. You know, when I came back last week to speak my truth, I was telling y'all how as she was transitioning, God was telling me, you know, keep pushing. And if it had not been for her transitioning, like, I know that I'm a child of God, you know? I know that I'm different. I know that God created me for a special purpose, you know? But I knew God was talking to me. And I knew He was talking to me, telling me what to say for my inspirationals and everything. But that particular day when I didn't want to do that inspirational, and He was talking to me,